show, and this is Holy Stone's F181. This is one of their newer quadcopters. It's the Chaser, the 6AXIS gyro. This thing flies awesome. It's great for beginners. It has a headless mode, which allows beginners to fly quadcopters very easily. And this also has a built-in camera down here at the bottom. It is, I believe, 1280 by 720. And they do include an SD card here on the back. It is 2 gigabytes, and it just slides in there on the back of the camera. This does have a concealed battery, and what I mean by that is all the wires are concealed. It just tucks away right here into the body of the quadcopter, and it does come with 2 batteries, and they are 3.7 volts, 750 milliamp hours, and they include also 2 chargers. So that's really nice that Holy Stone does that, because you can charge both of them at the same time, and you'll get charge time is about 80 minutes or so. Fly time you'll get 8 minutes, 7 minutes, around there, especially in windy conditions like I've been flying in. They do have 4 propeller guards, and what I like about what they did here is they kind of put in the screw, so that way you could just put it down there. If you have bigger fingers like me, it can kind of be a challenge just to get those screws lined up. But so they're pre-screwed, I call them, or pre-started, and they do come with 4. I do like to fly with this one with the propeller guards off, just because it has it's more aggressive, and this thing is durable. So, I slid it in there wrong. The camera is detachable. It's a 3-wire camera. It just plugs in there. We can unplug it. And to attach it, it's pretty simple. It just slides right on. There's no extra gear. Just boom, pops on and off. So, and then on here, there's another, that's for a channel. It says CHA right there. I'm not sure exactly. That's for hooking up. That's above my skill level, I would say. But on the bottom here, we do have lights. We have red lights on the back and blue lights on the front. And the propellers, it does come with an extra set of propellers. These have been through all the wrecks that I've shown in this video, and you can see they don't even look damaged whatsoever. So, but it does come with the extra propellers and the screwdriver, so everything you need to fly is right out of the box, except you'll need 4 AA's for the transmitter, but we'll get to the transmitter here in just 1 second. If we look on the bottom, we do have an on-off switch. I really like that, so that way you can have the battery plugged in, and when you're ready to fly, you don't have to fumble around with installing the battery and putting on the cover. You can just simply turn it on and off. And also these lights that are blinking on it, let me go ahead and turn on the transmitter here, and I can turn these lights on and off, which is really nice if you want to conserve battery power. Maybe during the day, you can turn them on and off. Alright, so let's take a look at the transmitter. You can see in the center here we have the power button that will just turn the transmitter on and off. This will blink actually if the batteries are going dead in the transmitter, which is really nice. As soon as you turn the transmitter on, you'll want to go up and down, and that will basically pair it with the quadcopter. And then we have the percentage here, and that percentage will display how much power you're actually using. On the left here, we can go through the different modes. This has 4 different modes, and it goes by 25%. And that goes to 50, 75, and then 100. So 25 is for beginners, and then 100 is for more skilled flyers. Down here on the control panel, we have the down button that will start a video. Don't forget to start and stop your video when you're done recording. This button right here will take a picture. And you can also see here on the display that both for video, it will display an icon, and for picture, it will just flash once. On the left, that will turn on and off the lights, and if we look here on the display, that will actually show the lights turning on and off. And then on the right, this is the headless return home mode, which I'll show you here in just 1 second. Now over here, we do have the trims. So if we want to trim left or right. And then this is the trims for the rudder. And then we have a right trigger here, and that will actually put it into flip mode. So you push this trigger and then push it whichever way you'd want it to flip. So this transmitter does run off of 4 AA batteries that are not included, so you have to pick some up. But let's go ahead, and I want to demonstrate the headless mode. Okay, so we're out here in the extreme wind. We got the F181, and I'm gonna demonstrate the headless mode. Headless mode will basically, whatever way you turn it, forward will always be forward, backward will always be backward. But you need to start it out just like this, and you need to stay like this while you're in headless mode. So I just want to kind of run through how you would put it into headless mode. I'm going to turn on the transmitter, then I'm going to turn on the quadcopter. I'll go ahead and pair it. So we're paired now. Now headless mode, what I do is I'll push headless mode right now. Okay, and then I'll take it out of headless mode, and whatever you'd like to fly in, I like to fly in around 75%. Especially it's quite windy out, I might want to go up to 100 just to fight that wind once I get it up there. But I'm going to stay perfectly lined up now with the quadcopter, and I'm going to take off not in headless mode. So here I'm flying just in regular mode at 100%. Now I want to put it into headless mode, so I'll push that, and now I'm in headless mode, which means, watch, I'm going to switch it this way and this way. Now watch my thumbs. Now it's pointing directly at me, and when I go forward, it's actually going backwards. So no matter which way I turn it, it's like a foolproof. Forward's always forward, backwards is always backwards. And that's how it works. And I know it's really windy out right now, and it's probably getting really bad here on the microphone, but I just do want to spin around. You're supposed to stay in one position. You want to keep your transmitter facing the quadcopter, but I mean the control's really good in this, and it's excellent for beginners, and you can just see how windy it is. Whoa, let's kill it there real quick. I don't want to get too crazy, but that's how it flies. Now you saw me just wreck right there. Let's see, I have it in headless mode. Let's still see if it flies in headless mode. So forward's forward, backwards is backwards. Now let's spin it, and it's still in headless mode. So it's still doing a pretty good job. Make sure to line up your transmitter with it, and you can see it's actually dying right now because those lights are blinking. But that is the headless mode. Now let's see if we spin around here, what's it gonna do? Yep, if I spin around, it's gonna come back, it's gonna mess up the orientation. So make sure to stay pointing whatever way you take off from, and then put it in headless mode. So that basically sums it up. Another excellent flying quadcopter by Holy Stone. The camera quality, I'm not sure is up to par with like things like GoPro, but you got to remember this, they're including the camera, the quadcopter, and the transmitter for around $80. So this is definitely durable. It flies very stable. It's great for beginners and still fun for more advanced flyers. And that's the F81. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description, and thanks for watching.